Hello and welcome to Larissa's Kitchen. Can you guess what we're making? That's right, it's bread. And this time we're making whole wheat bread. Okay, like all our other breads, we're going to start with some all-purpose flour in our bowl. Now this is 1 cup of all-purpose flour. We also need 2 cups of warm water. This is probably about 115 degrees with about 2 to 3 tablespoons of a mild vegetable oil. This is in fact canola oil. We're also going to need 1/3 of a cup of vital wheat gluten, 1/2 of a cup of turbinado sugar. This is also known by its brand name as sugar in the raw. 1½ tablespoons of instant yeast, or this would be 2 packets of instant yeast, and 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. We're also going to need 2 cups of whole wheat flour. Now I do like the King Arthur brand the best. So first we're going to get all of this together in our bowl minus the whole wheat flour and get our sponge going. Okay, first we're going to mix this by hand just a little bit here with the paddle. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and pour all of our water in and the oil. Alright, we're going to mix this up first so that the flour doesn't fly all over the place when we do put it on the mixer. Alright, we're going to turn this up to speed 3 on this heavy duty mixer here. We're just going to slowly pour in these 2 cups of our whole wheat flour. Alright, once it's all in, we need to turn it back up to 3 and let this mix for a while. Okay, once this dough starts becoming all ropey, we know that the wheat gluten has been activated and this is ready to have the dough hook put on here. So we need to go ahead and scrape down these sides. And change over to the dough hook. Okay, we're going to go ahead and add in about 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour and get this back on the mixer with the dough hook. Okay, this has been mixing for about 6 minutes. We're going to check it. It's still just a little bit sticky. So we're going to go ahead and probably add about 1/4 cup or so of flour in here and continue to mix this. Okay, this has been kneading for about 10 minutes and based on the color that this is, the texture that it is, and that it's not sticky anymore, this is ready to go over to the granite. So we're going to take it over to the dry granite, knead it into a ball shape, get it into a greased bowl like normal. Okay, just giving that a little bit of a knead. Grease one side and then the other. Okay. As usual, this is going into my unheated oven. Now I do have an 8-cup measuring cup in there filled with hot water, and that'll be perfect for letting this proof. Okay, 1 hour and 20 minutes on this rise. Okay, we need to just redistribute the air bubbles and get this into a loaf shape. Okay, again, I have my full-size loaf pan and it's been lightly greased with a little bit of nonstick cooking spray. So we'll get this in here. Okay, and then this is going back in my unheated oven for another hour rise. Okay, you can see that the bread has risen and I've gone ahead and turned the oven on to 350 degrees. Now we're going to bake this bread for 30 minutes and I've left the water in the bottom because that will make sure that the crust is nice and chewy. Okay, and as usual, we have to wait at least a half an hour to depan this, and then probably another half an hour to let it cool down before we can cut into it. Okay, let's cut into this bread and give it a taste. Oh, look how soft that is. Oh, it's got a big hole in it. I could eat many sandwiches with this.